The art of persuasion. Being able to persuade others is a very powerful and useful tool. But it's something that a lot of people don't know how to use. And what's even worse is that this then leaves us vulnerable to others that might be trying to persuade us. Because this can and does happen all the time in advertising, in sales, and even in regular interactions with people. So how does persuasion work? In this video, you will learn the process for your own ends or defense. 1. The value proposition. The first thing to realize is that people don't take action of any kind based on logic, but rather based on emotion. Most things you buy you don't really need, and I'd venture you've probably bought things in the past that you haven't even used. We can find ourselves buying things because they complete a collection, because we like to own them, or because we like what it says about us. Like I said, emotional. To take advantage of this, sellers and marketers use something called the value proposition. This is basically the dream that is being sold along with the product, service, or whatever else. So the value proposition of a new computer might be that you'll be more productive, work will be more fun, and you'll look more stylish in your coffee shops. This is the emotional hook, and it's what persuasive individuals will use in order to get you to consider acting quickly. 2. More techniques. Persuasion can then use some additional strategies on top of this to get you to take the plunge. For instance, there is scarcity and rarity, wherein a seller will make the decision seem urgent by claiming that the product or opportunity will only be available for a limited time. This then persuades the listener or reader to act right away while they are fueled by the emotion, rather than going away to think about it and likely losing interest during that time. Likewise, a seller has to fight the emotions that might be working against the target. For instance, if you are concerned that the seller is a fraud, then you will not buy due to the risk. The seller can mitigate this with money-back guarantees and other similar strategies. They can also appeal to statistics and to expert testimony to back up what they're saying. Another great technique is something called persuasion. Here, work is done prior to the eventual sales pitch to effectively prime the individual into wanting to buy. Imagine watching a video of someone loving their beautiful car before being sold a car. It makes you much more receptive to the idea. Now, of course, you might not be selling something, but all of the same techniques apply. To persuade someone of your point of view, you can still use persuasion, you can still use forms of urgency and more. The key though is to find the emotional hook and remember that it is always emotion that ultimately persuades. And if you want to learn more, I recommend you click the link in the description to learn how to impress anyone and become instantly more attractive the right way. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter and Google+. Thank you for watching and see you next time.